The HOA has come for you. You are too close to the gutter. Fight the HOA, the HOA, the HOA, Homeowners Association, HOA, the HOA, Homeowners Association. Yeah, no, seriously, I hate these guys so much.
Honestly, that's the one thing that if you ever buy a home, if we ever have the opportunity to, given the circumstances of the state that we are in, I've spoken to a few realtors and people. I'm like, yeah, no HOAs, please, no HOA. I cannot stand that little guy that is just like, it pretty much whoever is the president is like, yeah, they just want the value for them to go up. They don't give a shit if you sell your house. They care if they sell their house. So it's just another investment for them. And I'm like, well, it's the same thing that goes with Pokemon cards nowadays. Think of it that way. We have an HOA for Pokemon cards, but we call them scalpers. It's a bunch of bums that are taking the fun and the what's the word I'm looking for? They're taking the fun and they're also taking the accessibility of obtaining said cards for them to hoard and make a profit off of. Yeah. And my question to that is, okay, me as an adult, okay, not desperate enough to pay double, triple the price for anything that is retail. I will give you retail. I will pay you retail, but I will not pay a penny more than that.
Absolutely. Like certain collectibles might.
Yes, you might. I'm like, yes. I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember when that came out. That was back in 2010 when they released those and blah blah blah. Yeah, this is I have both actually. I have the metal Hello Kitty Gundam that they came out way back when. That collab with Hello Kitty that they did with the original Gundam series. I have the RX-78 and I have Char's Zaku Hello Kitty.
Ooh, the Mobile Suit 06-2.
So we have both Amuro and Char, and Hello Kitty is cosplaying in their outfits, and she can be put inside. And I don't know why, but apparently I'm like, well, it's Japanese, that's why. Both Hello Kitties can actually have a robot punch. They actually can shoot their little nubs. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, no, those were selling. They sold. And you right now, bottom dollar, you probably buy one is maybe $150, $160. Because again, they don't make them anymore. Those are collectibles. As for something that just gets bought up and what? No, I refuse to. I refuse.
Yeah.
The same thing with the HOA. I refuse. If this is my house, my property, I do what I want. If I want to plant some roses, I want to plant some trees and whatnot out there, then that's my own business, not yours.
Yeah. See if you own an apartment unit, it might be a different story because you kind of have to make agreements with the HOA in order to obtain the deed to the unit. But when it comes to your house on its own, if you bought it from the bank, it's like, or the previous owner, it's like, it's bloody yours. You didn't buy it from the HOA. You didn't sign up to join this housing mafia.
Yeah, no, it's so ridiculous. And where I'm at, there are some HOAs and I'm like, yeah, I could totally freaking tell. But then there are others I'm like, look, I don't know why anyone would want that. other than a bunch of people that bought up everything and now are trying to sell them. But here,
I remember to like do like small claims cases sometimes on behalf of the HOA, sometimes against the HOA. And let me tell you, I wouldn't take a case if a person I felt was in the wrong, like the movies Devil's Advocate and whatnot. But the thing is, it's like, but the point being is, it's like in the times when I was in the court against the HOA, believe me, like they were straight up being Karens. Like it's like, oh, you're gonna give a penalty for people for not using for like not adjusting the pool chairs to its original incline. I'm like, bruh, it's a pool chair for all of the what's it called, guests. Maybe the previous person changed that, left it there, you said or did nothing, then the next person adjusted back to what it was before the previous person used it, but now you're accusing this person of changing it, for all I know or care. Plus, like the screenshots of the security footage with the timestamps are not consistent with your claim.
Yeah, HOAs can suck it, seriously. They can go.
It's always that one person too. It's never like the entire HOA. It's always that one person in charge of the HOA, and they strong arm the other members into joining the mob. It's always that one person, and I love it when that one person always knocks over a person's mailbox, but then they like reinforce that mailbox with like some sturdy material that when they run their car against the mailbox, the car gets totaled, but the mailbox stands strong.
That happened to a friend of mine where, like, because we live in such a windy area, of course they knew that and they reinforced it, but of course they didn't know that there was an HOA being made or like in that neighborhood. They had no idea. But because apparently they like to decorate their own like mailbox just to stand out, which you have the right to do. I mean, it's not technically, well, it is your property, but not on your property. It's like, but still, the HOA, someone tried to, and the next morning, there was a big pickup truck like slammed into there, but it like because it was cement and reinforced with a steel pipe. It totally destroyed the engine.
Yeah, I remember another story where like some guy's fence was allegedly too far into the other person's property, and so like they needed to get like one of those like estimator guys or like one of those like bureaucracy of properties, like who like measures where the property starts and ends. And like what's really funny is that the person with the fence, turns out they weren't they weren't overstepping their neighbor's property. In fact, they were understepping, which means that they could have like lined up their fence even further towards the neighbor's side.
Yeah, well, some people are just dumb, It's kind of like those. I mean, I did enjoy the show, but it took me out. I was like, oh, every time. Was like that, like the whole Big Bang Theory, where like Sheldon was always on like like HOAs or property lines and all that shit. And I was just like, you do realize you're fucking yourself over, right?
Yep.
You do realize that, okay, you're fucking your friends over, right? And it's just like, well, I have to report it. It's like, it's a violation of city ordinance. And I'm like, So when you were doing illegal shit, you didn't squeal, but then everyone else is like not unaware of it. then you go running and telling. Like, just leave.
Or when Leonard destroyed that elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leonard's the one that destroyed the elevator, technically.
Why didn't you give him to the feds, Sheldon? Why didn't you? That seems so out of character for you. But apparently he didn't. But like a property line for Howard, or like, you know, Raj's like immigration status, or Penny's taxes, or like, yeah, no, those
or like even his own like running a red light to take Penny to the hospital.
Okay, that one was so stupid, and I cannot believe that he was like being such a child because of that. I'm like, yeah. I would imagine if you were just, you know, if you explained it to the judge as a normal person would, and especially since it was an emergency.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the judge would have been like, okay, all right, yeah, no.
Okay, like I'll give you like a smaller fine. I'll give you like
on the wrist, but you know, again, like I have documents from the hospital, sir. It really was an emergency, but no, he constantly was arguing with the judge, and I'm like, yeah, I think we do need to throw Sheldon.
Yeah, see, I only watched the first 4 seasons because my sister was obsessed with the show and she had the remote rights. But let me tell you, beyond the 4th season, it's like I had no interest in watching the show again because like it's like, yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes here and there because like I'm on TBS, there's nothing else to watch, but like bruh.
Yeah,
like,
no,
bruh.
I tell people all the time, how is it that I can watch young Sheldon and relate to him, but I am annoyed and want to kill old Sheldon with a gun?
They made young Sheldon more human.
Yeah, they made him more human. I'm like, what happened? What happened at fucking Caltech that made him into this?
Or Germany or whatever. Like my knowledge of young Sheldon is vicarious through like random clips on Instagram where it's like they show random clips from young Sheldon, you know, like how most people watch The Rookie vicariously the same way. Or you know, that one show, Grey's Anatomy. But the point being that like from the clips I've seen, young Sheldon is a much more relatable character. Okay, I'm gonna make it like this. Imagine Dragon Ball if they actually made Dragon Ball Z first and then the original Dragon Ball after the fact, and they still made Dragon Ball Goku better than Dragon Ball Z Goku.
Now you
I stand by my opinion. Dragon Ball Goku is better than Dragon Ball Z Goku, not in terms of strength, but in terms of character. I like Dragon Ball Goku as a character more than Dragon Ball Z Goku as a character, and there's a reason behind it. And the thing is, it's like, but like Sheldon is basically Goku right here. He's like this insufferable character. Not saying Goku's insufferable, but the point is, like, then they make a kid version that is superior to the adult version.
No, Goku is insufferable, like, especially what they've made him do, like, you know, recently. You know,
super. They made it worse.
I will stand by that. That I'm like, yeah, no, super. I have no need and no wish to see anything of it because of what they did, obviously. But at the same time, it's like, the series was over. Even Toriyama said it was over. So what? Yeah. Like, the only reason I assume, and I've said it many a times on the on this show and many other shows that I've been on, the reason why is because Toriyama, I think, wanted to make the Super Saiyan 4 official in canon, which I was right. They actually are trying to make it. But I mean, again, why is it that this version of the character is so, like, I get it, I understand, but then this character, like, is this the same person? Really? Is that the same person? Because there's no way this person, who I've known for years, watch him grow up and then becomes this person. Like, how do you not know what that is? And also, I'm like, why is it that the child or the younger version of you that I grew up watching seemed more adult than now does? Because I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I understand you going to train and doing everything because there is a reason, but what they did was like every single day he's trying to get away from his family because I want to train. I'm like, are you fuck? I get it. It's
See, like even in the original Dragon Ball Z version, it's like even the GT version, at least after the Boost saga, when it became less impactful,
still
he
training.
like he at least stuck around for 10 years before he just ditched them to spend time with Oob.
He trained obviously, but he didn't like abandon his family. Not like this version. And that's like every single day he wants to get away from them to go train and go somewhere else. And like, okay, what happened? What happened? I know, but it totally has tarnished. It has tarnished because again, watch young Sheldon and then go watch old Sheldon. Young Sheldon 1, and then that tarnished the character for me because I'm like, I can't watch. I don't choose to watch it anymore because I'm like, I can't deal with a absolute man child. But then you go to this, I'm like, no, I can't stand the fact that we took an adult man and made them into, like the mentality of a child. I'm like, how does that make sense? But again, that's a totally different subject. And if you want to watch our podcast on the Big Bang Theory or Dragon Ball, watch it on the other channel that we may or may not
If
do.
we ever talk about Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I can't do it. That'd be the same thing as going through Ichigo. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, no. I'd rather run the gauntlet on Ichigo again than talk about just the 4 seasons of Big Bang Theory that I did see.
I swear. Like, I get it. Character growth, but still, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, but with that in mind, we are here to discuss Kamen Rider O's episodes 39 through 42 and the Hyper Battle video. And yeah, it's like, wow, it's been so long since we've done a Hyper Battle video. It's like the last time we were doing Gaim, and even then, theirs was early. It was like 11 episodes into the series.
Well, and the thing is with net videos, I mean, is it technically canon? I know they did it just for the sake of like doing something that they couldn't fit into the show.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's good. I do find it entertaining that in the net videos we had the panda again.
Yes.
Why not use that suit again? Seriously. And instead of bringing out the panda medal, because officially there is a panda medal, we wind up pulling out a kangaroo. Kangaroo.
Mm-hmm.
Marsupials, huh?
Mm-hmm.
If there was a combo of marsupials, what would it be? Obviously, kangaroo would be the legs. I know it does do the legs, but it could also, if you put it in the chest, it gets boxing gloves. Which I think that might have been an old Looney Tunes reference, but of course there is a character in the Tekken fighting game series. I forget what the kangaroo was called, but it was like the rival to Heihachi's bear, Kuma. Like Kuma did have a rival, and it was a boxing kangaroo. I just forget what the name of the kangaroo was.
What's funny is, biologically speaking, because I did watch, they did read a lot of eyewitness encyclopedia books. And kangaroos are like the perfect kickboxers because not only can they punch like really fast, but also they have this flat surface on their tail where like they could completely balance off of the tail, allowing them to use both of their feet at the same time.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, imagine if a horse was able to kick you with both feet.
Yeah, it's like that scene from the movie You Don't Mess with Zohan. It's like, was that your feet? Yes, it's the feet of a cut. It's like smell it. Now take it. Double feet uppercut.
I was gonna say it also was Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah. Kangaroo Jack also does the thing.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Kangaroo Jack 2 was better than the first one.
Ain't it always?
That's a crazy thing, because it's like you'd think, they're a completely animated direct-to-video sequel to a live-action film that had mild child popularity. It's like this is clearly a cash grab, like Max 2. The first Max movie was, it's a decent movie. It's a movie with my homie Robbie ML, and he legit is my homie. and it's got a German Shepherd named Max. Of course, I'm gonna watch this movie. But then, they made a direct-to-video sequel where, he's helping the president of the United States or something like that. It doesn't make much sense. But the point is, Kangaroo Jack 2, Good Day USA. You're thinking, oh yeah, this is just another cash grab direct-to-video animated sequel. But no, this movie is actually goated. Why can't the first movie be this goated?
Because they didn't have any faith in it. They're like, oh yeah, sure, why not? We need to put some movies in.
Yeah, it's like you got that one white dude, you got Anthony Anderson, you got a mafioso, some blonde girl, because every movie needed to have a blonde love interest at the time, what's her face from Rat Race. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, no, you're right though. Kangaroo Jack was at least.
Again, it's like, well, when you think of kangaroos, obviously, other than going to a zoo, what interaction do you have with kangaroos unless you're from Australia?
Yeah.
We have the only kangaroos that we have around here in California are the kangaroo rats.
Mm-hmm.
But even so, rarely do we see them. They're almost like cryptids.
Oh yeah, what's it called? The first thing that comes to my mind when I hear kangaroos, believe it or not, and this is a very obscure reference, is Enter the Fat One 2, A Thunder Down Under. Which is a robot chicken skit of Joey Fatone proposing a robot chicken skit. Yes.
Yeah. What?
And then the Mamoru thinks I am her Joey.
Why the fuck do you keep calling him Joey Fat One? It's Joey Fatone. I'm like, look at his name and tell me if you didn't know that he was Italian. That you say it.
Yeah. The first one was just straight up called Enter the Fat One. No, please don't kill me. We would waste our bullets on a silly roadie.
Also,
roadie? I'm a member of the band.
I'm pretty sure. I think Joey Fatone even said throughout his entire life he was made fun of for his name. But
now he will be made fun of for a completely different reason. A reason that gives him solidarity with Frankie Muniz and surprisingly Blake Foster.
Yeah, but also the fact, when you make fun of him now, it's like, oh, it's part of a joke. Yeah, part of a joke.
Yeah.
And he owns it. He owns that joke. Like, no, go ahead. It's making me money. I'm like, all right.
No, for real though. I love it when celebrities can handle making fun of themselves. Even Charlie Kirk, say what you will about him, like him or hate him. He was a good sport about South Park making fun of him.
He did. And don't take this out of context.
Yeah. No. Meanwhile, Kanye West, who I absolutely abhor, but not the least of which, he actually
tried to sue them.
He tried to sue them
for for what exactly?
Fish sticks. That's why.
For the truth, Kanye?
Don't you like fish sticks, don't you?
Get out of here, freaking Kanye. Go back to the psych ward. But
like I said, I may not be a fan of a certain guy, but at least that particular guy, unlike Kanye, can handle being made fun of.
oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Needless to say, that's why Joey Fatone is one of my top 2 favorite members of NSYNC.
And and again, still making money and touring. So go ahead and rag on Joey Fat One, but every time you do, you're writing him a check for $1,000.
Oh yeah.
And I'm taking my grand check away from this stupid HOA.
Yep. Because the HOA don't deserve it.
The HOA don't deserve nothing, especially I'm like, okay, so I have it written down here. Where is it? Where is it?
By the way, you want to hear something really messed up? Do you know who plays the HOA? I thought this guy looked familiar. Something about him gave me slimy vibes, like don't go into the basement vibes. Like R.L. Stein's don't go under the basement vibes. Turns out those very specific vibes were actually quite warranted because turns out that it's Archimendel from Geats. God damn it. This guy again.
I have not seen Geats, so I don't know about that.
Let's just say one of the creepiest characters in the entire season is played by this guy. Let's just say Soylent Green is made from people, and that's not a Gavu reference.
Okay, so he's pulling a Charles Manson.
More or less. I would say, have you ever seen the show Hannibal?
Yes.
I remember episode 2.
Yes.
With the mushrooms. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. So the episode and title is The Nightmare, Security Cameras, and Onk's Revenge. So we basically start off at the Coast Kasur. And
it's Isumi's birthday.
It is Izumi's birthday. That is very, very true. And again, we're talking about Detective Izumi.
Yeah.
But because the detective is not here right now, I'm guessing that Chayako has just believed that Hina was talking about Onk the whole time because it's like they decide to throw him a birthday party.
Sometimes I wonder if Chiyako might have a thing for Onk.
The one thing that blows my mind is like, okay, we're already in the 40s now, and yet Chayako doesn't know jack about Eiji and Onk.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Like what's going on in her restaurant, what's been going on, everything that's on my. Normally, we would have some people in the dark about this, but the fact that you're one of the main cast and you still don't know what's happening, that's some balls, especially if Chayako did know. We know that she plays Mama Bear with these two, because we have the hideous, most repulsive creature ever to slink through slime and through garbage and filth.
Archimendel?
A representative of the Homeowners Association.
Oh no, that's even worse than Archimendel.
Even the 7 demon lords look at them and say, damn. Because these people, they're not even people. They're just a bunch. They're just a bunch of would-be tyrants. I want to keep a certain space to their liking, and this has gone to the point that we have this gentleman who I know it's a gag. It's a Japanese guy because apparently the man in real life, I can't find his name, but he is a comedian. He is one of those talk show hosts or one of those comedian hosts on many a Japanese television. Anyway, he has been setting up cameras everywhere.
Big Brother. So look, just because it's Hina's big brother's birthday doesn't mean we need to invite Big Brother into it.
Well, I mean, again, I know nowadays people are like, well, what's the matter with that? There's a camera and everything. That's my point,
Yeah.
young man or lady.
It wasn't cool
It wasn't
when
cool
we
that way.
originally had this.
It wasn't.
It ain't cool
I'm not
now.
talking about your rings or your little cameras, like, you know, on your driveways. I'm talking about, like, no, that was a rare thing that you would do. And if the camera ever like looked like off your property, that could have gotten you so many people in trouble back then. You could have the right to have security, absolutely, but it would have to be aiming at you.
Yeah, you're not allowed, like you're allowed to film stuff from your own property, but you can't film stuff from other people's property.
Yeah, that was a big no-no. Many cases happened because of that. So the fact that nowadays, now you know how, like, as a friend put to me, isn't it kind of crazy? Like 10, 15 years ago, it was seen as creepy and weird that there was cameras literally every footstep you took. Like, do you remember how, like, we all thought back in the day? And I do say this back in the day because so many of you kids are like, oh, you don't know. When they bugged Light Yagami's room.
Yeah, I remember that.
No.
Yeah. And then he like put in a Playboy magazine to throw people off.
Yeah. He actually went and bought a Playboy just to throw people off. And it's like, 50 cameras in one room.
50. 48 actually, but yeah, rounding up, it's like
let's say, So that was creepy. That was like, wait, what? They're like that. Yeah.
And here's the thing: the only reason they were able to get away with this in Death Note is because one, it's a police investigation with solid enough evidence to suspect the suspect, and the suspect is a minor whose parent gave consent to perform surveillance.
Yep. But again, imagine being under 24-hour surveillance, whether it be driving down the street, walking down the street, or even in your own backyard. There might be a camera watching. That was literally like, nowadays it's like, whatever. Yeah, I know there's cameras everywhere. You can't get away with anything now. So,
yeah,
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
And do you think the camera on your phone is safe? When you turn it on, when you like,
no. How many reports have they gotten about all those hacked phones and baby monitors? You know, it again, common nowadays, but back in the day, that was a big no-no. And what this guy is doing, which I'm like, okay, is he just a creep or is he actually like possessed? Because we do see Little Onk, you know, like around. And this guy doing his thing. So I'm like, did Little Onk?
It's like this creepy blonde guy is this creepy blonde guy. Yeah, I see him on the rooftops and he's going into the window. He lives here. He can come in and out however way he pleases. It's not like he's on the rooftops of someone else's house.
But again, well, we all know best tsundere bird girlfriend. You know how they are.
Yeah,
I mean,
but still, it's like,
come on, we all know, but I mean, Onk, sweet summer bird, jump on your house, okay? You're not Spider-Man. Either or, it's gotten to the point that this guy, again, if he was so serious, he actually told Eiji, I need you and him to leave for the betterment of the city and its citizens.
What city and citizens? As far as I can tell, you just want to quote unquote raise the real estate value so you could so that you could like drive everyone out of their own homes by jacking up their mortgages, not even jacking up their rent, jacking up their mortgages. So that so that everyone would vacate the properties. You would resell the properties to make oodles of money, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what HOAs do. And that's why I choose and tell people,
Vultures, all
Don't
of
get
them.
involved and tell and talk to your city and local authorities to banish HOAs because we're done. But yeah, apparently Little Onk is like, okay, did Little Onk like already pop a coin into this guy? It just seems like this guy obviously has to have created something. But no. Obviously Chayako hears about this and she's really upset because like, why the hell are you trying to get rid of my people?
More importantly, why are you monitoring my people? They have a right to privacy. Japanese penal code and constitutional rights and whatnot.
Honestly, I'm surprised that this guy, again, not the mayor, not councilman, not anything of the city, okay, or of the province that they're in, because again, we unlike this is literally Japan. It's Tokyo, somewhere in Tokyo, I guess, because they haven't really given us a city name.
Yeah,
but it's like
at least in Kabuto, they are very explicit. This is Shibuya.
I mean, this guy is just like, again, just he's nobody, but he's putting cameras up. Like, who in the higher departments of Japan, and Japan is more of a stickler for paperwork than anything, let you install all these cameras?
Yeah.
Like, this is, I mean, some of these are violations because they're actually installed on people's property without their consent.
Absolutely.
And it's just like, what? Who gave you the go for this?
Yeah.
Again, it's like, no. But again, we see that he's got that whole multi-television thing going on where he's like, yes, I'm monitoring people. Oh, it's not trash day. It's not.
Having private conversations on a public street.
Oh,
God forbid Hank, Bill, Dale, and Boomhauer have their Sunday beer against the fence of Hank's private property.
Yep. No joke. I mean, it's so. I mean, this guy is like, he's so childish. He's so like, people are talking. That's illegal. People are probably doing this. That's illegal. I'm like, so what can people? They do what I tell them to do, and if they don't,
then they will incur the wrath of this turkey.
You know what? I was debating with myself whether it was whether it was a rooster or a turkey, but I said no. That's a turkey.
That is supposed to say vulture or condor. After all, it would make sense. The HOA are a bunch of vultures.
Yeah, but it is so fun. Well, it's a turkey vulture. But yes, we do find out that there is a Yami running around and, again, doing what we assume this man is all about. No loitering, no skateboarding in public areas. Like this whole
having private conversations on the street.
And it actually throws some random kid off a bridge. But then
that part was the most out of pocket, let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm like, but then again, I'm like, yeah, well, that's what some HOA people would want to do, honestly. Anyway, we find out that the Yami has finally gotten enough cell metals to actually evolve and become a turkey.
Yep.
Why a turkey, I don't know, but then again, it is a bird. I mean, it could have been a hummingbird, it could have been a pheasant, it could have been a little game hen for all I care. But I'm
still a pheasant, but that's a moot point.
But a turkey of all things. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna make my famous sausage and sage chestnut stuffing and get some rolls here. But we wind up fighting this turkey, and Chayako decides to go to the home of this idiot to demand, because she's like, no, I am not allowing this to happen on my property, on my watch, blah, blah, blah. I'm in good standing with the mayor and everybody, so they have to listen to me. No, this mother just dismisses her. Like, no,
You
no.
even uses the yummy to set booby traps.
Yeah, yeah. They wind up. Although it's crazy though how we see the man obviously obsessing with his little hands, writing away at his big desk, and just monitoring everyone and thinking that everyone likes me, and if they don't, they can leave, and I'll just jack up the prices and sell them to some Americans because they'll want it. You know.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we'll call it the weeb tax.
what wound up happening was
The weeb tax. The weeb tax.
it feels as though we are getting a red herring here.
Mhm.
The reason why I say that is because if indeed this was the parent, if this little man right here with the little hands and the very weird face was indeed the parent to the Yami, why on earth was he so meek when it came to Eiji and everyone else? Like behind the screen, behind his private property, he's all big tough guy. But when he's around, he's like, "Oh, sumimasen. And it's like, grow a spine, damn it! What is it that you're trying to say? Okay, who are you?" But his wife, on the other hand,
Is revealed to.
that's the thing. I'm like, wait, this beautiful woman married that? I guess
Yeah. Basically, it's kind of like Adam's family values.
Well,
If you know, you know.
yeah. I mean, well, look, I mean, regardless, we all knew Debbie was gonna do it regardless because she doesn't care. She just cares about the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could have been anyone else, but I'm like, yeah, good luck. And also, honey, really, pastels?
Really, pastels.
I can bear everything else, but pastels.
Mm-hmm. It's like Webb and Mitchell all over again. You know, it's like the one thing I cannot stand is the avocado bath.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like how dare Olivia Colman endorse an avocado bath? A baby's pink bottom needs to be washed against a white bath as the background.
Mm-mm. Let's see. Oh, we forgot that Erika and Goto are actually here because they're having.
Oh yeah, because like it's Goto's birthday because he's officially birthed now, and yeah, I bet we all forgot about that little bit of a plot point. And basically Erica's like, oh, don't worry, I'll be there to support you, but just remember, certain aspects of our relationship haven't changed. That is, id est, that I'm still your superior.
Yeah, technically, Erika is your senpai, so you must respect her as such. So when Erika says, "I like, okay, it's time to go because there's a Yami." Hold on, I have to change.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She's looking at a fashion
change.
magazine.
Yeah, I have to change. Why do you need to change? Do you expect me
Because
to go out
I need to look
like
cute when
this?
I'm kicking a yummy butt.
For all my fellow hunters and huntresses from Monster Hunter, okay, you all know.
Yeah, the drip matters.
Yeah, the drip matters. Okay, I get it. We already have the layout for the armors already set. Hold on, I'm gonna change. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I can't really diss Erika here for like, oh wait, what is today? What's the weather? What do you think? Skirt, pants, jumpsuit? I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It matters a great deal. A Goto Kohai.
Goto, just go. She gave you the permission to go. She'll catch up. Okay, just go. Yeah. Fine. Okay, I'll go. Yeah, just go. All right.
Just do your thing. Just do your thing.
Okay. But here's the thing again, is that again, fighting this turkey, and I say it again and again and again. Why is it now that none of the combos, even the combos that would naturally work against the birds, are not doing anything. We have to transform into Putaterra to defeat them now, because that is literally like, what, does nothing now work? Instead of like fire and water taking each other, we have to send out a legendary every single time. Really?
Yeah. You gotta really squeeze in that final form, which, by the way, is the final form. Doesn't matter what all you other weeps say.
I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Yeah, like we're not negotiating this. We're not letting go of this. This Putaterra is the final form. We'll remind you of this 108 times if we have to, till such time that you affirm that it is definitely not Tajador.
Mm-hmm.
Or Super Tatoba, or whatever that golden Tajador thing is in the 10th movie.
Yeah, no, it's not the final form. Tajador is not the final form. But again, the thing is that while we do get a clash here, we wind up ending the episode revealing that no, it's not the husband. It's not the creep with the small hands who was monitoring everyone to see if they like him. It is his wife.
Yeah, I mean, was it any surprise?
She's doing the evil voice.
I always know I have got them when they start doing the evil voice.
What?
Yes. Once again, I had no evidence. It has been a hell of a week, to be honest with you. But once they have done the evil voice, you know it is the murderer.
Yeah, I low-key wish we had that clip back when we were doing Build.
Oh, yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah.
So, again, with that episode, because, again, it does lead into the next one. It's, again, control a birthday party and a disappearing aunt. At this point, we have fought to the turkey, both birth and Oz, only to be saved by best girl Erika, coming in a very fashionable plaid skirt overall combo.
Yeah.
Combat boots and thigh high stockings.
Yeah. There's a reason why I used this as the thing. Yes.
Say what you will, you cannot deny a woman in pigtails. Very few can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
I say that full-heartedly. Very few adult women can pull off pigtails.
Oh yeah, no, it's
I
know a lot of women of German background try to do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
But
it
makes it work here, and also she's packing the Candroids and multiple cell metal counters to hand over to Goto.
Oh yeah.
They wind up beating the thing, but it runs off.
Mm-hmm.
It runs off, but again, it also did some damage to Onk.
Also, uses a kung fu looking fighting style.
Yeah, every time this turkey shows up, it goes with a dum 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 dum.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what turkeys have to do with China, but okay. But yeah,
it's like, but I'll tell you this: where you won't find turkeys? In the country of Turkey.
Yeah, there are none there.
Mm-hmm.
God knows why.
Yeah, and if it was ever put into question, let me remind you, there was an episode of Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries where Rocky and Muggsy were in Turkey, and Rocky tells Muggsy, it's like, yeah, I know turkeys in Turkey. It's like, and then Sylvester over here is like, no turkeys in Turkey.
Nope. Turkeys in Turkey.
Yeah. But at least I can appreciate that one line from High School Musical 2. Towels imported from Turkey and turkeys imported from Maine.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we wind up. Poor Onk at this point is getting thrashed about because little Onk.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention in the beginning of the first episode, our precious bird had a nightmare involving
aging.
AG being possessed by the purple core metals and by little Ankh taking him over. And throughout this whole point, yeah, little Ankh has been there, being in front of Ankh's face and just be like, "You're coming back with me," like just trying to rip him away from the detective's body. Ankh knows, okay? Ankh just knows that despite him being the Ankh, he is. He literally is. I know some people are like, isn't that the no.
Yeah.
That thing right there is just a byproduct. It's kind of like, okay, we ripped the soul out and put it into this, while the body was left, and I don't know how souls work, but apparently another persona manifested inside of this.
See, it's because Kogami took that Kujaku medal. Somehow, one of the other 8 medals developed a personality of its own.
It's
not sure how that works, but somehow it does.
It kind of was a thing because it was confirmed when Mezul kind of like, interrupts, Maki and Kazuri and Ankh in a game of chess, that she's like, this isn't our Ankh. This is a whole new Ankh. This is a different bird that we've handled with. So yes, the arm is the original Ankh. But given the circumstances, Ankh, you're only like not even a 16th of a full bird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the council of Asians. It's like you're only 1/8 Asian. That's only a slice of pizza. That's barely a snack.
Yeah. So
you're allowed to say you like Korean food. Hey, but hold on, let us finish. But you are allowed to say that your grandma cooks it better. Oh, okay then.
Honestly, Ankh is quite frightened that little Ankh is going to get the better of him and absorb him. Which, hold your breath on that one. But, yeah, we do kind of also get a little confirmation that, well, Detective Izumi is still with us, technically. Ina has been kind of hoping that maybe Ankh now will leave her brother's body now that he's slowly starting to gain consciousness. But Ankh refuses to leave because that's his body until he finds a way to reclaim his original body. He ain't going nowhere. So this tsundere is staying where they're at. Although it is kind of funny that when it came down to, I think it was collecting a cell medal, he just rocket punched himself away, but then got himself into a problem. And AG was the one that stopped him from melding with the detective again.
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
Yeah. And yeah, because like he remembered Hina saying, what if I didn't give Ankh permission to come back to my brother's body? What would you have done then?
We wouldn't have a show.
I'll say.
We wouldn't have a show, Hina. I mean, can you carry us to the next 6 episodes?
I mean, give her TTFC special and we'll find out.
Well, yeah. We are doing that one too, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're doing all of the 10th anniversary TTFCs.
Yeah. So, yeah. We wind up having Ankh's little birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Because we started having a heart-to-heart moment. It's like, Ankh, I get it, man. I totally understand, my sweet little bird. But you can't stay in the body forever. It's like, don't you think I know that? I'm trying to get my body back, you stupid bum. But the thing is that I need time. I need more I need more metals to do this. I can't do this by myself, all right? I'm scared that my body is going to come and get me, and I won't be able to do anything. And I'm like, is Ankh having an opening moment with AG? Like, kind of like letting him in and saying, like, I am frightened, I'm scared, AG, because you know what? It's not just them, it's you. Because when you turn into Putatira, you frighten me. Because I don't know what you're going to do. Remember, you cut my hand. You attacked me. I stopped you. But what about the next time?
Yeah.
That is true. That is very true. The Purple Ava unit went berserk, and well, they stopped it. Just I don't think it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Or maybe it could, because that is a thing. Regardless, Hina comes in with some words for Ankh about, don't worry, you're fine. As long as we're together, nothing's going to hurt you. Nothing's going to get close to you. We're fine. And why don't we just have your little birthday party right here, right now?
Mm-hmm.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is where you need to focus on the relationship that is Hina, AG, and Ankh. Because again, in this moment, we're in the 40s now. Like
Yep.
we're already on 40. So everything that's happening now is like, oh, you might think that well, that's so random. Why are they doing that? It's building suspense, and it's building like more feelings for you guys than it needs to. They care.
Let's just say, as much as we sometimes hate fillers, we needed that third season of Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah. We needed that we needed to build the relationships that are happening here. Because normally, if this was Ankh from the original 5 episodes, Ankh wouldn't give a shit. Ankh would have just run away and just hidden in a tree somewhere and just, been moped the whole time. No, he actually stays. They have a party with Chayako and everybody, and Ankh actually blows out the candles for the cake and realizes that,
even disgruntledly puts a hat on.
Yeah, no, he actually did. He actually, and I think I did see an interview with Ryusei talking about that. Like how how he described Ankh and everything, and how it's so different from everything that he's done and has done. He's like, he just had to play it like a bad boy, pretty much. He's like, that kid that you never really understood but has a heart of gold inside. Ankh is an asshole through and through. But in these moments, we find that he actually is an overall good boy. It's just that, wait a minute, a happy moment with slow, montage of, birthday candles and presents and everything. Who's going to die?
Who do you think?
Who's going to die? Who's going to die? Well, we don't find that out till later. But finally, we realize, okay, it's morning. What do we do? Well, first we got to find that stupid turkey and take care of all this shit. Okay. All right. And they do, because now the turkey has invaded the police department.
Oh, yeah. So, it fires feathers at people, and those people become mind controlled.
Yeah. Basically starts mind controlling the police.
Yes. Which is why people have been, being arrested for speaking in a public space about private matters.
Yeah, no, they're just out. It's kind of like if you're outside talking with your neighbor over the fence, and it's like, "What are you doing?" We're just talking about the weather. Back inside.
Oh, it's another example. Yeah, being that Karen that goes to a Korean mani-pedi and then complains that the 2 Korean employees are gossiping in Korean about, I don't know, the prices of pickled cabbage at that one store, or running out of, I don't know, whatever at the grocery store, or their son going to a tech school, or I don't know what people gossip about. I know it's mostly Jewish moms about med school and Filipino moms about RN school. That's basically the overlap. But I don't know what Koreans gossip about. But the point being is you got Karen complaining, "Why are you speaking Korean? This is America. Speak English."
Mind your own business, Karen. Just like in this. So yeah. We found out that the wife is actually the parent to the turkey. And, well, what are we going to do? Well, first, we're going to commit a felony and attack the police department and commit an act of terrorism.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we're going to go into the Leo Terrachito combo and kill the damn bird. But it ain't over. It's not
over till the turkey squeals.
It ain't over because the turkey was just a decoy.
Mm-hmm.
A certain little eaglet found an opening, and well, as again, when you got an opening, you got an opening.
Yep.
Our little eaglet decided to attack Ankh and rip him to shreds.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Poor Ankh was literally torn from his roost. And now he is semi-complete. If it wasn't for Hina and her fast thinking that her grabbing one of the core medals, little eaglet would have been a full-blown greed at this point. But now Ankh is in the hands of the demon.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to
Yeah,
happen?
so the episode ends with AG, or at least seemingly ends with AG losing all of his core medals except for the 5 dinosaur medals.
Yeah. Every single one except the Future Terra combo, which apparently now he's now able to just use freely.
Oh, hell no!
Yeah.
He's become a smart Hulk. You know, that fusion between Banner and Hulk.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, so Ankh is gone.
That's horrifying to think about.
Technically, yes, he is gone. He's not fully gone, but he's not. He's pretty much the same as Uva at this point. And so, what do we do now?
I'll tell you what we do. We wait till next week in suspense for episode 41 to find out. But you guys don't have to wait because we'll tell you right now. Things come out all guns and roses.
Yeah. Episode 41, Siblings, the Rescue, and AG leaves.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? It's just what it means. AG leaves.
Yep.
So
he leaves to the market and nothing else. Fairly.
So what? Yeah, we have a moment that AG and Hina are just like, is Ankh really gone? I think he is. Like, what do we do? What's going to happen to my brother now that they're separated?
Oh, thankfully, he regains consciousness and he comes out all right.
Chayako mistakes him for Ankh because
rightfully so. Why wouldn't she mistake him for?
Well, the hair is a dead giveaway, obviously.
Yeah,
but yeah, we have Detective Izumi alive and well because of what happened at the hospital, and also Ankh keeping him alive for so long. To the point that, yeah, here's a reunion between brother and sister, finally, and you would think, hey, we're good, we're fine, everything, but it still doesn't feel right. Even Hina doesn't like it that Ankh isn't here with them. But they have to save him. We have to save Ankh. As of right now, we don't know because since we lost a lot of our core medals, we only have the Putsaterra combo and maybe the base combo for Tatoba. Yeah. Although apparently we do a little montage of the combos we do have.
Yeah. So as it turns out, Ankh hid away his booklet before he was absorbed. So we do have most of our medals back. But the thing is, out of the red medals, we only have Taka. The one that did have Ankh's consciousness in it.
Yeah. Honestly, just to see them go back to square one, and I guess Detective Izumi is aware of what has been going on. Then technically, yeah, it is his body. He's totally down to help AG become wholes again, and yeah, that we're gonna need an '80s style montage to get this up to speed because
Yeah.
you're not even giving him the right. Well, obviously, but you're not giving. He asked for Tatoba, and you're giving him like different metal combos.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, okay, try using Shatorata to like put out those fires, and for some reason he's running around zigzag.
Yeah.
I get it. You want to show off those cheetah legs, but come on, dude. Like those fires need to be put out like right away.
Although now that we're done for the day, Hina can make dinner and we can go back to the apartment and live our lives as happily as you can. It's like, I guess, yes, but what about Onk?
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do for him right now. We have to regroup. Okay. So we have a little moment of back in the Izumi household having dinner and realizing we need to destroy the greed, and Onk is a greed. So wouldn't that mean later on we would need to defeat him too?
Yeah, that's a good question. One that a lot of people seem to wait till the last arc to do.
Because you do realize, AG, that you're gonna have to defeat Onk too to get rid of the greed. It's that whole Terminator logic, like, yeah, it doesn't matter. You destroyed the other one, but you need to destroy this one too to prevent any
Additional calamities.
Yeah. So that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one, man. And a toughie it is, but whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. What else?
Oh yeah, AG hesitates when he eats Hina's food. And at first, I was thinking again. Keep in mind, it's been a while since I've watched the season again. At first, you're thinking, did he lose his sense of taste because he's turning into a greed or something?
That is a thing because there is a moment in our last episode where AG eats something and he's just like, "This doesn't taste right."
Yeah.
What exactly?
But it's okay because AG's invited to a picnic, more or less.
That is true.
Yeah. All right.
What else is there?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it to episode 41. Oh, can you believe it? We're only an hour into the stream and we're already on the last episode. This feels very nostalgic for times that we scarcely experienced.
Well, again, not much really. I mean, things did happen in these episodes, but it's like, again, we're stacking up momentum towards the end.
Yeah.
So, there is things that are going on. Absolutely. There are things that are going on. It's just that it's stacking up to get it ready. It's like shaking that soda before you open the tap.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else we had here? Let's see. So, we do have a Yami in this episode. It's an Ankylosaurus.
Yeah, and it freezes people because Dr. Maki literally took ice.
Apparently, this
ice has desires. Apparently,
this dinosaur is an ice type, which only maybe 2 are genuine ice types. But yeah, not bad, especially since Goto's here to watch AG, but still We need a pretty boy bird to be throwing him his medals because
Izumi sucks.
he can't just be holding that book all day, Can't do that now, can he?
Yeah, and quite frankly, my dear, while it's nice to add to the Pokedex of 119 random combos, it's not helping out much now, is it?
No, because it like nothing is beating this thing. I mean, the Dinosaur Yami are a bit more advanced than what they're used to, but they're what they're not used to is surprise attacks because here comes Best Girl Erika to save the day.
This time in a more punk outfit.
Yeah, I'm like, did you just get off of work? Did you just change into some casual, like, comfortable shoes and a hoodie sweater? Because this just does not scream work attire.
I like to imagine that she just got a pay raise and she's taking advantage of it. Oh, and she probably renegotiated her contract where on the field she's allowed to wear whatever the hell she wants.
I should, literally. She's worked hard enough.
Go get yours, girl.
Let's see. What else is there?
I mean, that's pretty much the entire episode in a nutshell. Moving on to episode 42.
Yeah, 42. The Ankylosaurus is still running around and causing problems. Now,
while AG's still having that picnic with Maki, and turns out both of their arms are turning very greedy. But we get the iconic scene where like Dr. Maki sees that the doll's falling over. He's like, "Whoa!"
I'm kind of shocked that AG had no idea that. Oh, I need to stretch. That Maki had the other 5 medals. Oh my! Where did you think the other medals were, AG? What? You had to have known, and now it makes sense why Maki left. He's not agreed, but just like you, he's slowly starting to turn into one.
Except, unlike you, he wants to embrace it.
Yeah, you're subconsciously fighting it, but technically, no. You're already poisoned. The poison's already in your body. It's just working its way through your system now. Where Maki fully accepted it and let it take him.
Yeah,
you're fighting it, and of course they will become agreed. One of them will become agreed some way, somehow, someday, but they will,
or both of them,
or both. That's why Ankh was afraid. That's why Ankh didn't want this. Ankh didn't want AG to continue using Putaterra, but. If he's not here right now,
please leave a message after the beep.
AG has to power through. Well, what else is there for episode 42? Oh, I didn't even say the damn title of it. Let's see, where is it? Episode 42, Ice, Greedification, and a Broken Wing.
Yeah. And what's really interesting is how this forest looks very familiar. Like we've been here before, or we'll be here later.
Yes, we will.
That's something's amiss here. Yeah.
But yeah, Maki is telling AG, like, you know what? You can't stop it, AG. It's gonna happen. You're slowly becoming it without you realizing it because you went into Putaterra an episode or so ago and you were talking. Remember, originally you couldn't. You were an animal. You were a beast. And now the beast is now risen up, walking on all 2s with a straight back.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because, I think Dr. Maki could poignantly say, you don't have to go home, but you definitely can't stay human.
Yeah, all I know is that Maki is letting his little Ankylosaurus run amok and just breathing everybody it comes across.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder what exactly the plan for this thing is. Maki just lets them go. He doesn't really care what they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so we need to figure out a way to save Ankh, but we know that that there's a certain consciousness inside of him. So, like, what do we do? Like, do we risk killing Ankh to save Ankh? And yeah, like now Izumi and Hina are both in the loop about what's happening to both AG and Maki, courtesy of Goto. Yeah, I don't know why Kogami had to waste so much wine making a model of this, but that's basically why AG ran away from home. Incidentally, it cuts to Gamel also eating meat sticks while hanging out with Mezul. And Mezul is just like not having it.
No, I wouldn't have it either.
Yeah, but he eats that ball in the cup thing from that one episode of O Ranger.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but
it's freaky. Oh yeah. Oh, incidentally, Maki is losing control over his inner greed.
Let's see what else is there.
Yeah. Yeah, we're now at the plaza where everyone's frozen over. This is the site of our final battle. Well, for the episode at least. Yeah, no, everyone's like, AG, we know you're turning to agree, but we don't care because we love you. You're our best boy. And we're going to help you save your best bird. So, of course, naturally, AG does decide to confront the Ankylosaur Yami with the help of his friends because Goto can't do it alone. So as Rata, he tries to save a bunch of people, including returning a little girl to her mom, which is cute, best boy AG. But Lost Ankh is there to confront him. So what is AG to do? I mean, obviously, Goto will take care of the Ankylosaur while these two engage in a battle of fire and ice. Yeah. And Izumi, and even Izumi's like, Hina, don't you want to save Ankh? He may have possessed my body, and he may be a jerk, and he may be narcissistic, self-serving, self-righteous, and uses AG like a meat bag, but he's still your friend.
AG, you're something to Ankh, and Ankh will always be your bird. So
yeah.
You need to save them.
Yeah. And even Kogami's like, "Oh, do your thing.
We start that. Yeah, we kind of like, where's Kogami in all of this? Like, why hasn't he got it?
I swear, if they made an American version of this 10 years earlier, I nominate Macho Man Randy Savage Press to be Kogami.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday! I baked you a cake! Now you're gonna eat it or else you're fired!
That guy, that Macho Man Randy Savage.
Like can you imagine? It's like, now we got a rider who uses core metals, O's, and we got one that uses cell metals, Birth! Now we can use both of their powers in order to fight the greeds!
I will say that, again, this Ankylosaurus really wrecked them. Like, completely, totally wrecked them. And I was like, oh, are they going to do Putadera? No. Mm-hmm. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't. Because there was the opportunity to, but it was squandered because apparently someone took a shot and hit the Ankylosaurus, only to find out that, it's Erika. It's best girl Erika.
Oh, yeah.
Comes to save the day.
Yeah. Of course she would always save the day.
This is enough to cause the Ankylosaurus to get beaten and get destroyed. And now dealing with Little Ankh, because Little Ankh is here, you know?
Yeah.
The thing is, my question is, okay, so both Old and Little Onk had their fight, had their battle, and it was enough that Little Onk got beaten. Is Little Onk gone? Is he gone now? Because what happened in the last 5 minutes of the episode, I'm like, wait.
Yeah, AG destroys 3 of Onk's medals.
Yeah. Little Onk went down got shot down like a damn dove. So what does that mean? Well, it means that our Onk is actually free now. Onk is now separated. But again, I ask, is the little one still around or is it gone? Because 3 core medals are destroyed.
Mm-hmm. Which means even our Onk won't be complete Onk.
Yeah. So what now? Because we do see Hina and her brother there. We see Goto and Erika, and finally Onk appears completely as he is. Only to leave with the cliffhanger for next week.
Yeah. You know, it's funny how episode 2 ended with Onk strangling Hina, but now this episode ends with Onk strangling Izumi. Funny how things work out for the worse.
Yeah.
Although I will say this, props to the stunt double department for using all of those back of the shoulder shots and then using what is clearly a split screen to like make it look like you're standing right in front of each other.
Yeah.
Look at that over the shoulder, but you can't see his face. Yeah. And we finish with the same number of medals that we started the entire 4-episode arc with. Although we lost 1 Kujaku medal. So, yeah, no, we're actually down by 1.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Well, the detective is back. He's now doing his thing. AG, I feel, is like he's happy for Hina, but at the same time, it's like, well, you have your brother. I lost my bird. What am I going to do? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. Regardless, I don't know. Now that little Onk has been beaten, we have this Onk. And because he was fully absorbed, is it the same Onk that we have known?
Yeah.
How do we know that they might not double cross us?
Yeah.
Despite this being like, again, these 4 episodes heavily hit with the Izumi family. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, it's okay by me. I like it. I wish a little bit more happened, but again, that's what we have the next couple more episodes to finish. It's like we're rolling up to the very epic conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
So in total, I might say I just give these episodes a 7.
I mean, I would feel the same way, but I would give the very last episode a 9. But what really dragged down the first 2 episodes was literally the fact that the bad guys are the HOA.
Oh yeah, the HOA can go to hell.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I can't say the HOA. And to make matters worse, one of the HOA members is Archimendo from Geet.
And they're still, because we did beat the turkey, it's just that they're still around. Although I'm hoping that whole BS they were peddling goes with them. So,
yeah.
All right. What do the people have to say?
Awesome. Okay, let's see. First comment of the night comes from Nemetrix92. To answer your question from an earlier podcast, Erika is like Mari in that she actually contributes a lot in the field, but personality-wise, hold on, I think it cut off. Sorry, press enter early. Personality-wise, Mari is lower to Hin. Do you mean closer? Lower.
Lower to Hina.
Don't you mean closer?
Are we saying that Erika is above Hina, even though Hina's been here and fully aware of? I mean, again, Erika's there because she has to be there. That's her job.
Yeah.
where Hina could have easily walked away, but she chooses to stick around.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there are many best girls on this show, obviously. But I don't know. To say that one is superior over the other, they're all pretty much equal to mine. At least they finally like do something that is to the original Kamen Rider girls of Mari, Michi, and Yuki. They're actually doing something. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. Triple X. I was having so much anxiety when I first watched 41 and 42.
Oh, because of the HOA.
No, it's 41 and 42.
Sorry. Yeah. The last two.
Yeah.
Well, again, we didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
We didn't know. Is Ankh actually gone? Is Ankh now? And also, okay, we defeated Ankh.
Mm-hmm.
What now? What is this? Our Ankh? Is this our? Or is it something else? We don't know. All we see him is appear with a little smile on his face. So now we're like, whoa, what happened? Don't know. Have to wait next week.
Yeah. Alrighty, next one. He was cute wearing a party hat though.
He was sulking, but he was having a good time.
Yeah. I don't think Ankh knows how to have a good time, and that's part of the problem.
That's just him. That's just him.
He's learning. He's learning. Remember where he came from.
Yeah. Came from a slum full of greed and debt and ability.
Yeah, I can't believe we only got 6 episodes to go. You got this.
I don't want it to end, but
yeah. But all good things come to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the whole like Kogami versus Maki thing, you know, like all good things have a beginning and they all have an end. I mean closer. Hina's personality is closer to Mari. Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
no.
Hina is Mari, while
personality-wise, while Erica's Mari in terms of combat.
Okay. Yeah, they both kind of fit that description. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Darn autocorrect. Not again. I mean, yeah. Yeah, like I don't know if you're like using your phone or not, but maybe turn off the autocorrect because that thing does more harm than good. I remember that College Humor skit where it's like a autocorrect love song.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you know that autocorrect. It's like there's a part where like it even like fixes it to say anal correct, and like technically that phrase is correct. You know, anal means precise or meticulous. Although to be fair, autocorrect is anything but anal. So yeah, no, I totally get why someone would get upset by that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for the comments, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, next week we're only doing 3 episodes because we're almost at the end.
Okay, yeah, we lost you for a minute.
Yeah, 3 episodes.
Yeah, 3 more, and then another 3 more, and then
that thing.
Yeah.
So. Yep. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon. Stay notified for our latest videos, and be sure to share videos because it helps out with the algorithm. We do content such as Kamen Rider O's, Kamen Rider Z's. You can watch Kamen Rider Z's live on the Tokushatsu YouTube channel in 1 hour from now. Isn't that lovely? And of course, you can check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, and on both channels, we got a lot of interviews and vlogs that we have uploaded recently, including Grid Battle Force Blue Ranger, Jazz Budawalia, the Red Turbo Ranger, Selwyn Ward, And today, the RPM's Ranger Series Gold, Mike Jin. Yeah, that's 3 interviews back to back. We hope you guys enjoy them. Yeah, because now there's only 4 interviews to go from Morphicon. We're almost done with those, and now we can do the remaining interviews from Pasadena and Robo Toy Fest and ToonCon. Because we still got those to take care of. We're getting close. We're getting close. We love those. Getting close. But with that said, also, if you want to say hi to us in person, we will be in Pasadena Convention Center, both on January 25th for Pasadena Comic-Con and August 28th through the 30th for Power Morphicon. Can't wait to see you guys there. And if you want to check out our personal content, where can the people find you?
Just on IG. Thank you so much, you guys.
And you can find me on Instagram at Belkin_Kawato. With all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we love you. Be sure to stick around for more stuff, because Monday, more Zets and more Ultraman Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Not much Omega, though, because it's a clip show, but we'll clip you later. Bye.
Bye.